We talked about 5 attentiveness techniques. Method 5, focusing on the third eye. Method 6, paying attention, not awareness, on the gap. Method 7, mastery of dreams and sow the death. Method 8, paying attention on the gap with utmost devotion. Method 9, becoming the act and thus being distant from the act eventually. Let's understand why we need mastery over dreams. Meditation is really a transcending process of dreaming. It's not that you dream only when you're asleep. It's just that, in sleep, you can feel dreams easily, because the activity of the day is no more present, thus the inner activity can be seen and felt. You think there is no dreaming in the morning, but it's there. Just close your eyes and sit. You can see that there's continuous activity inside. So, in night, you're more asleep. In day, you're less asleep. Because dreaming is there, you cannot be said you're really awake. Dreaming creates a film or consciousness. This film becomes like a smoke. We call Buddha the awakened one. Why? Awakening is really the cessation of inner dreaming. There's no dream inside. This pure, innocent, non-dreaming consciousness is what is known as enlightenment. We are asleep because we are not conscious about ourselves. You do not know yourself, but you know many things in the objective world. But you don't know the subject. The dreamer is lost in the dreaming. Also understand that we already explored a sudden stoppage of dreaming as one method. In breathing techniques method 4, we talked about creating the stoppage, creating the gap. Zen refers to this path as the path of sudden enlightenment. Let's explore more methods for gaining mastery over dreams. Submethod 1, everything is Maya. Submethod 2, feeling I am. In this method, you can also transcend dreams by action, behaving as if the whole world is just a dream. Our current attitude is that what we see is real. The same attitude carries throughout the night. When we dream, it's a reality for us. Try the opposite. See that the whole world is an illusion. Don't be stupid and say, oh, this is just a dream, so there's no need to eat or do anything. Well, if you want to do it, sure. But remember, when you're hungry, it's a dream too. You have to keep saying to yourself that whole world is a dream, because it's very difficult. You will fall again and again into the old pattern of mind, and you will start thinking it's a reality. This looks like a make-believe concept, like faith. Sure. But when you remember in dreaming that this is a dream, one day when you wake up, you will not feel that you are getting up from sleep. You will feel that you are simply moving to another dream. You will be standing at your center. If you take dreams as real, you cannot feel the subject. The movie has become real. You forgot yourself. When the movie stops, only then you could notice that it's unreal. So start looking at everything as unreal. Then it will become a reality, even though in the beginning it's just a mere faith. Remember, thinking that the whole world is an illusion is not a philosophical theory. It's a living reality for a person focused on the third eye. It's not just that, it's also a device to change your mind so that you could look at the world in a different way. These proposals are not concerned about the truth. These are just tools, utilities, to transform the human mind. These are just devices. You're in a closed room all your life. You know nothing about the beautiful sky outside and flowers. How is anyone going to talk to you about the flowers? So someone says the house is on fire. You would run after the person and you would know about the flowers. There is no concern of truth here. When you know the flower, you can forgive the person for lying because what you know now is priceless. The other way to master dreams is to not think about the world at all. Just remember that you are. Remember I am whatsoever you're doing. You're drinking water, eating, go on remembering I am, I am. Notice how this is different from method 9, where it was said become the sucking, become the water. Method 9 goal was to become the act itself, where eventually there will be no need for you to act, so what's left is you. The other way is to constantly remind yourself that it's just an act. These are different techniques. Choose what works best for you. Remembering I am isn't easy. If your whole day is about remembering I am, then this will penetrate your sleep as well. If you can remember I am in a dream, then dream suddenly just becomes a dream. Dream cannot deceive you. It cannot be felt as a reality. This doesn't mean you repeat the words. This is about having the feeling, bringing back your awareness to yourself that you exist in every action. Don't repeat the words. Repeatedness will not give you awareness. Repetition may create more sleep. Repetition without awareness becomes like a drug. You can sleep well with it, but you're more asleep. Constant repetition of mantras will help you to sleep well. It creates certain boredom, and boredom is good for sleep. Psychologists suggest that if you cannot sleep, then concentrate on the clock's tick tock. It repeats the heartbeat and you can fall asleep. So, I am is not a verbal mantra. Be sensitive to your being. When you touch someone, feel yourself as well. While eating, feel yourself eating. Notice that these two sub-methods starts like a faith, make-believe concepts, but as they're repeated, they become part of your life and it will get the job done. If you can keep repeating something to yourself to make it a reality. This is also seen in method number 5 in a different way, where you imagine that your head is filled with prana. It's not real to begin with, but as you do it, you will make it a reality. Try it and see if you're of this type. You decide.